Church, Sarah Lyon here, just talking to you about this week's takeaway, and I'm going to teach you about making a great cup of hot chocolate. So, the first thing you need to think about when you're making hot chocolate is actually whether you're making hot chocolate or hot cocoa. So hot chocolate is made with warmed milk and solid chocolate, so you can use chocolate chips or a chocolate bar. This is a way that a lot of people make it, but I prefer not to use this way. Mostly because you're getting all the fat solids and the other ingredients that are in your chocolate, and if you're like me and you skimp out on your baking supplies and buy them at Lidl, you're going to get some things in there that you don't want. So my preference would be to make hot cocoa. So any good quality Dutch processed cocoa is the way to go. It's 100% cacao, you're getting all that chocolate flavor, and because I'm from Pennsylvania, I prefer Hershey's. So when you're making hot cocoa, the first thing you're going to do is take equal parts of your cocoa powder. So this is, I'm using 1/3 of a cup of cocoa for 4 servings of hot chocolate. So, cocoa powder, turn the burner on. You're going to do equal parts of hot cocoa, white sugar. You can use any kind of sweetener you like. I think the best thing to do is use granulated sugar. That's what I'm using, plain old sugar, or a granulated sugar substitute. So Splenda for baking or coconut sugar. Just keep in mind that those might add alternate flavors to your hot chocolate. So, and then you want a little bit of water. And this pan is just on over medium heat. So once you've got the cocoa and the sugar and the water in the pan, you just want to stir until the mixture combines. And as it slowly heats together, you're going to see all those granules dissolve and the sauce becomes smooth. So once you do that, this is the point where you're going to add your milk. So milk choice is really important when you're making hot cocoa. We, at our house, we are going to use full fat whole milk. Now, at our house, we drink dairy milk, so that's an important start. But if you are not a dairy family or just not a dairy fan, you want to use any milk substitute that provides you a lot of fat and richness. I think the best substitute for whole milk in this situation would be oat milk, so whatever your preference. I have preheated my milk in the oven, or in the microwave, just a little bit, because otherwise it takes a really long time to heat on the stove, and when you have little kids, it takes a long time, things can go wrong. So, once your cocoa mixture is totally dissolved and you'll see that it's smooth, you're just going to whisk in your milk, and until the milk and the chocolate are totally combined, you just want to totally just keep whisking. Really important not to scald that chocolate on the bottom of the pan. So, once this comes together, you'll start to see a little bit of simmer. You'll see bubbles on the outside rim of the pan, and that's how you know everything is ready to go. So, with hot cocoa, there are a couple of different things that you can do to flavor your hot cocoa. At our house, we prefer to use cayenne pepper. I love that rich, spicy Mexican hot chocolate feel, and you can get those Mexican hot chocolate solid discs at specialty stores, and they have spices and dark cocoa, and you melt them into milk, but they're hard to find. So at our house, we substitute it with a couple of pinches of cayenne pepper, and this is really to your taste, but I think it just adds a little nice back of the throat heat. There's about 3 dashes from this, little back of the throat heat, and just a little bit of like warmth and richness. The other things I think could really enhance your hot cocoa flavor would be pure vanilla extract. Just like when you're baking baked goods, vanilla really enhances the flavor of what else you pair it with. So vanilla in this would make that chocolate just sing, smooth it out a little bit, would be great. And the last thing I think is a really fun ingredient would be instant espresso or instant coffee. So if you need the caffeine hit from your hot chocolate, or you just really enjoy that mocha flavor, this is a really great addition. So I have instant espresso powder, but if you had instant coffee or even some brewed coffee, you could dump that right in. That would be delicious. So, milk all heated. So, important, your favorite mug. Mine says best day ever. So, I'm going to scoop some hot chocolate in here. And then toppings are the last really important thing when you're talking about hot cocoa. Now, you could use the traditional mini marshmallows like you're a kid, and you could, but I prefer good old full fat, please, whipped cream or whipped cream substitute. So, whether you are enjoying milk substitute, hot chocolate, or hot cocoa, I wish you a wonderful fall season, and I hope you enjoy your hot cocoa in a time when you can relax and reflect and just get some time for yourself.